Welcome to 62 to Freedom. It's going to be a glorious day. Good morning, Philippines from 62 to Freedom. So, see that bamboo? So, Typhoon Doksuri, known as Igay in the Philippines, is approximately 460 miles from here, heading away from us towards Taiwan. So these heavy waves are, this is a feeding area for typhoons north of here, off of the sea. So the wind speed is approximately 150 miles per hour. You know, I used to live in Virginia. If we had a 150 mile per hour hurricane, it would be totally devastating. And if this one makes landfall, it will be devastating. It's 450 miles from here. Look at this beach. The wood that got pushed up on here, it does that a lot. See over here on this, see the wood real clear right there. Mostly it's coconut debris coming down the river. But, you know, the Palawan Bridge, which last year it washed out the main part of the bridge. Then this year it washed out the temporary bridge completely, and they redid it, so it's now washed out again. So cannot get to Expat Philippine Tuesday. It's going to be impassable right there. So let's see what we can get into. Keep you updated. It's I think it'll get a little bit worse than this, but not much. So, but it's good enough because but you know, there'll be worse typhoons here. You know, there'll be some that come closer. One of the worst typhoons or hurricanes in history came right across this island and was only 40 miles from here, and that was Typhoon Haiyan, known as Yolanda in the Philippines, because the Philippines names their own storms, and the other name, Haiyan, is named for the rest of the world, but Yolanda, it was known as Yolanda here. This is known as Igay and Doksuri everywhere else. All right, peace. You know, this is an example of a full month of electricity. So that's my bill right there, current month bill, 7,707.63 dollars. So I'll put up there how much that is right now. So that's the bill. I'm gonna go pay it while, just in case the road gets blocked. I want to have my electric bill paid, because you know, from the time you get this receipt, you only got 7 days to pay before they turn it off. I think it's been about 5 days. So I don't know if the road's going to get flooded or not. Sometimes that bridge between here and there gets damaged. That Palawan Bridge is down again, so that cuts one exit off. It's about halfway to Florida if you're in Virginia in America, where this typhoon is coming in at. So, wow. Can you imagine what if it was just only 50 miles away? This is the Palawan River and the Palawan Bridge, or what's left of it. You know, the main bridge, a section of it washed out last year. And see that dirt walk around where I'm standing is where the bridge really is. That's the secondary makeshift bridge while they're repairing it. But that thing done washed out 2 or 3 times, and it washed out last night. And they pushed the dirt back up there and put one of those rollers on it. And that's where I got to go for Expat in Philippine Tuesday.
I think I'm gonna skip it this week because that can't be nothing but mud and rocks up there on there. I ain't gonna deal with it. Anyway, they're working on it. They fixed it pretty quick. I saw a bus go across it already one time. So let's go walk down it a little bit, check it out. So to me, it's looking a little saturated down there. And you know, I would get over there and it's about a couple more miles down, 3 or 4 miles down past this river is where I go. But it started raining real hard down there. By the time I got back up here, it'd be, the water be washing out this bridge again. It's probably not gonna be too hard since it just happened last night. So, there's always next week. So, and look, the water ain't really that far from the top of that mud road right there. Good hard rain coming out of the mountains right there, and that little mud path is over. So that's just how it is. Skip this week. Our cells and DNA, even the mitochondria, they use biophotons to store and communicate information. And wow, and where can I get some of these? You guessed it. Freshly picked fruit and bananas. These freshly picked bananas. I have a feeling that's why they taste so good. They taste better when they're still alive. I can almost taste the biophotons in it. Biophotons are much more than that. The longer the fruit and vegetable lays around after it was picked, less and less biophotons. Wow. I came out here and it got really super windy. Look at that, man. Watch out around. Dang, man. Anyway, biophotons travel at the speed of light. The more biophotons you have, don't carry more too. Wow, that's bamboo. So it's pretty strong, but it's flexible at least. Man, look at all that cocoa pieces and wood and plastic out there. On the other hand, my banana trees and stuff are getting pounded. And wow, that is a lot of debris. Wow. And then when the tide goes higher, it's just gonna push it closer up here to the fence. But these rocks, they're not doing bad. They're sinking a little bit, but I don't see them getting washed out. They don't get washed out to sea, so that's a good thing. And they're sinking down and they're reinforcing the fence, till eventually they're not going to be able to sink down no more because they're going to reach the footing down there. Which there's some that were pretty close to the footing already. 4 feet deep. Last time I took 4 feet of sand off there, I started packing it with rocks, and then the sand came back over top of those rocks. So already it's a sturdier thing. This plastic though, man, I'm gonna have to double up. I missed the plastic pickup this week, which is supposed to be, well, I'm gonna miss it tomorrow. So I'm gonna double up whenever I can, take 2 bags out and make up for it to try to keep my word. My word is my bond, man. My word is my bond. Welcome to Typhoon Duck, Surrey. It's 140 mile an hour winds. It's about 450, 500 miles from here. It appears that the rocks are holding the sand here.
maybe it just didn't do its little work yet. The Typhoon is still northeast a little bit. Once it gets northwest of the top of the Philippines, beach more. The waves will come in more of an angle going this way. They already are going that way, right? But pushed by the wind. But it will be more of a sweeping. It's doing a sweeping motion on the beach now, as you can see. When it does that, it kind of sweeps the sand away. Typhoon is basically in that direction right now, circulating counterclockwise. But when it gets off in that direction, you know, the back end of it is going to be sweeping across the front of the ocean right here. And that's when I think that we lose the sand. So Doksuri in Korea means eagle. So pretty much the eagle has landed. Wow, look at those big rocks right there. Oh, look at this wave right here. Oh, oh, shoot, it got my feet. Oh, oh. Where's that, Mom? That's not your shoes? Wow, that was a big one there, man. Because you never see two the same in the same place. Wow, it's devastation everywhere. And this wind, high wind, is really tearing up my banana trees, man. Devastation. Dead body leaves, dead bananas. That one died the other day. And now all these other ones. And what's really heartbreaking, this one that was a volunteer by the gate, and I pampered it all that time, and then it started doing good. Oh, it like snapped in half, man, look. Ah, that was my baby. That's my baby. You're gonna recover because you got another baby right here that's not too damaged. Hey. Wow, the roof is coming off on that over there, see? Woo. Hopefully my roof is alright. It looks alright. Yep. Now, try to send it down the back. So this is a female tree. Everything's clustered near the top. In the middle, on the base of the stem. You know, if it's a male, it's got blooms all the way down the stem, like that one. So, I'm off. You all right, Bert? No, you're getting a little windbreak. It's well protected under Valhalla Bridge.